This has the mud flaps, which would say Thomas built buses because every mile matters on the mud flaps of the C2s.
I didn't even know that.
Why did Thomas built buses says because every mile matters on here?
That's their new slogan, obviously.
Because it used to be an old slogan saying we move people.
That was way older than that.
Yeah, because I ever saw that logo on the first aid kit saying Thomas built buses, we move people, which is found inside the Thomas FS65, which is bus number 1 from Hillside Board of Education,
Whoa,
which is
what the
might be a 2002
heck?
Thomas FS65. I think it's 2002. Because
Okay.
I ever ride the FS65 when I was a little kid, back in
Nah,
maybe
Chris,
2000
that is a
and
handicapped
maybe
miniature. What the
2003 or 4, I
I like
think,
it.
or
I
I'm
like
not
it.
maybe
even in your
2005.
server anymore.
Even though Thomas ChrisSaf-T-LinerC2 was introduced in 2005, Chris.
2004.
Oh, 2004. I get it.
It was introduced in 2004 and released in 2005.
Oh, and even though the first gen CE was released in maybe 2002 or 2003.
2001.
Oh, 2001. I get it. The second gen CE was released in 2005 or 2006, I think.
You were correct, 2005.
2005.
Oh, 2005. I get it. And the third gen CE was released in 2000. What?
2025, which was 10 years later.
Oh, 2025. I get it. Yeah, because even though they have the
later,
NJ
sorry.
spec.
I'm deaf.
What?
Sorry, 20 years later, not 10 years, 20.
Oh, 20 years. Yeah, because even though the second gen CE, most of the 2020 or 2021 models has the new school bus signs.
Yep.
Which is, how do you know that the second gen CE school buses has the new school bus sign in 2020 or 2021?
They're bolded school bus signs, 2021.
Oh, 2021.
These kids
and as well as the third gen CE still has the bolded school bus signs.
Oh, sage.
Well, they became first light school bus signs. That's standard on all new buses now.
Oh, I get it, Chris. Because even though the Bluebird Vision was introduced in maybe 2004 or 2005, I think.
It was introduced in 2003, actually, and then it was released in 2005. It was introduced in 2000. It was introduced in 2003 and released in 2005.
Talking of Bluebird Vision.
Oh yeah,
yes.
And the
Lucas, the first gen Vision was introduced in 03.
I got perfect.
And it's released in 2005. The second gen Bluebird Vision was released maybe 2007 or 2008, I think.
There's too many things open
Chris,
here.
So you probably don't want to join this server.
I'm not in the server.
Good, because I got a laggy bus.
But Eric, I've got a Minotaur here for you.
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
It's a handicapped one, by the way, and it's a Pennsylvania spec one.
Yes.
This is a Pennsylvania spec Minotaur.
Sight travels me.
Oh, I get it, Chris.
But here's the interior.
Cool.
Holy. I can see the Minotaur school bus. I wish you can show me the New Jersey spec Thomas Minotaur, which does not have which is a regular Thomas Minotaur bus, which is
Chris, I did just realize something off of that Minotaur.
Whoa, look at that. Has the newest light sign on the front and the rear on the Bluebird Vision, Chris. Because Bluebird Vision, newer New Jersey spec Bluebird Vision school buses has the brand new light signs, and even the ICCE, the second gen and third gen, has the newest light signs.
I'm also in the mood,
sorry about the stream, like, crashing on us, guys. I apologize, so...
Holy,
okay.
Wow, Chris.
This thing is fast.
You got the Minotaur. Do you think this Minotaur bus has a white roof?
It does have a white roof.
You think it's a New Jersey spec Thomas Minotaur?
No, it's a Pennsylvania spec one.
Oh, no, no, no! Oh my god, Chris.
What?
You crashed.
I did not.
You crashed the Minotaur.
No, I didn't.
I wish you can...
That was not me.
That was me.
That was Lucas.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Lucas crashed the Chevrolet Thomas Minotaur?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm driving one and I'm still okay. I'm a good driver on here, so... You know that by my videos.
I can be a school bus driver. I'll be a school bus driver of Sesame Street Transportation, which is a...
But this is for Maple Grove School District.
Maple Road School District. I get it.
I don't know
Maple Grove. Maple Grove.
Maple Grove.
Which is technically also a Minnesota city, too.
Yeah, because even though this bus, it has 2 roof hatches, and it has the the AC unit right here on the top.
I haven't driven
on the C2,
it has
you mean?
2 roof hatches.
You mean on the Evolve C2? You mean on the Evolve C2 model?
Yeah. Yes, it has 2 roof hatches and the AC.
I kind of like the new 3rd gen version better because
what is that?
The 3rd gen CE actually, the 3rd gen CE model actually has a strobe light on it. That's one of my favorite features.
Cool. What is that? What is that thing on the top for this Evolve C2?
Air conditioning unit.
Yeah. And why do they have 2 roof hatches on top?
Because it's a promotional diecast model. Every promotional model has one.
Son of a gun.
I'm not sure when the Thomas C2 Evolved was introduced.
In 2025 and released in 2026.
Yeah, but this model looks like it's a 2025 C2 or maybe 2026 model.
It could be. It could be whatever model year you want it to be.
Because even though I did that in the last video.
It very well could be. It could be any model year you want it to be.
I gotta talk quietly, Chris, because mommy's right over here. Even though they have the Thomas C2 bus has a yellow door frame, but the C2s don't have yellow door frames, but it still has the black door frames. But the EFX has the yellow door frames, but the EFX2 does not have yellow door frames. It's only black door frames on the EFX2.
Because they took it out of a C2 and put a body of it on there. Because the EFX and the HDX have C2 features now.
That just sounded like I just
EFX2 and HDX2. Same as the original HDX and EFX. But the HDX does not have yellow door frames either.
Never had, but the ERs did though.
Yeah, the old ERs have yellow door frames.
Well, the HD did not either. The HD did not have yellow door frames either, and it was after the ERs. But here's a 2008 C2 from our Kenton County.
Kenton County.
But this bus, the bus looks like it might be a New Jersey spec C2.
Well, it's technically more North Carolina than anything.
See, the top rub rail is missing right here on the side, as well as the other side. See?
Ooh, listen to this Mercedes. Woo! I love how this sounds.
I'm gonna remake my Elemental.
I don't know about you guys, but I love how these Mercedes sound.
I don't hate it, but
That was a perfect startup, dude.
I'm not a huge fan.
I've actually been to Florida since back in 2016 and 2021, 2022, and then 2023, Chris. Which I didn't see. I didn't came to my house in Florida back in 2022 and 2023.
I lived in Ocala before I moved to Minnesota.
Oh, you moved to Minnesota?
Yep, I lived in Ocala, Florida before that.
Now you're gonna move to Minnesota.
Yep. Right now I'm in Prior Lake, Minnesota.
They can show the Minnesota spec school buses, like C2s.
Dude, this thing has 486,000 miles. Woof. This
6,000 miles?
It's got 486,000. Holy crap.
I'm busy.
Gonna take the airplane to Minnesota, or you can take a long ride to Minnesota.
I drove up here when I moved. We drove up here. It took us 3 days.
You stay in the hotels?
Well, not necessarily. We stayed in motels, more like a couple of nights. But
I love motels.
sometimes we stopped at truck stops.
Oh, the truck stops. I get it.
Yeah.
Where did you sleep after you drive all the way to Minnesota?
Well, we moved into a house in Shakopee, Minnesota.
Oh,
but then things went skyrocket over there, so we moved over here in Prior Lake, and that's where we've been living since.
Oh, cool.
Well, the past couple of months, we went to Mississippi to visit my grandmother before she passed. And
poor grandmother.
Well, it's okay.
That's so sad.
It's okay. She's in a better place, but she's still in our hearts, and spiritually, she's still here.
Oh my goodness. Even though you can see, the one thing it's missing on the top, which it's a ChrisSaf-T-LinerC2 badge right here on the side, as well as the other side too.
Damn it.
You can see the ChrisSaf-T-LinerC2 logo is missing. Did you see that, Chris?
Uh-huh.
It's missing the badge. It's a ChrisSaf-T-LinerC2.
Yeah.
But the real Thomas C2 buses has the ChrisSaf-T-LinerC2 badge. And even though I ever saw the New Jersey spec Thomas C2